Hey WWE Universe, welcome back to All in One, your home for the latest WWE updates, breaking news, and epic match recaps. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon. Let's jump right into it. The WWE Universe is buzzing with one burning question. Who attacked CM Punk? What began as chaos at Survivor Series War Games has exploded into one of the most compelling mysteries WWE has crafted in years. A masked figure, dressed in black, changed the outcome of the match, targeted Punk with precision, and vanished without a trace. On Raw, Punk finally struck back, but the truth remained hidden. This is no random attack. This is calculated, personal, and designed to shake the foundation of WWE heading into WrestleMania season. Tonight's story isn't just about revenge, it's about legacy, power, and the danger of the unknown. Every clue matters. Every move has meaning. And as Punk stands defiant, one thing is clear. This mystery is only getting started. Survivor Series shocker. Survivor Series War Games ended in disbelief. As the men's match reached its climax, the unexpected happened. A masked attacker scaled the cage, slipped into the ring, and went straight for CM Punk. There was no hesitation. A super kick followed by a stomp left Punk vulnerable, allowing Braun Breaker to capitalize and secure the victory. The crowd was stunned. The interference wasn't sloppy or random. It was surgical. Whoever this was knew exactly who to target and when. The result rewrote the narrative of the match and instantly created one of WWE's biggest mysteries of the year. A targeted message. This wasn't about winning a match alone. The attacker didn't go after anyone else. CM Punk was the sole focus. That detail matters. In WWE storytelling, intent defines motivation, and the intent here was crystal clear. Punk wasn't collateral damage. He was the mission. That choice elevated the angle from shocking interference to personal vendetta. It framed Punk not just as a competitor who lost a match, but as a man who was hunted. That distinction set the emotional tone for everything that followed. Rumors ignite the internet. Within minutes, speculation flooded social media and wrestling news circles. Fans dissected body language, move execution, and timing. Reports surfaced suggesting Austin Theory was backstage at Survivor Series and may have portrayed the masked attacker. While nothing was confirmed on television, multiple insider outlets echoed the same possibility. WWE, however, stayed silent. No confirmation, no denial. That silence fueled debate and kept the story alive far beyond the event itself. In today's spoiler-heavy environment, ambiguity became the most powerful weapon. Raw opens with fire. Raw wasted no time addressing the chaos. CM Punk opened the show, microphone in hand, visibly furious, yet composed. This wasn't a rant, it was a declaration. Punk spoke directly to the masked attacker, challenging him to step out of the shadows. He didn't need a name. His words carried certainty, as if he already knew exactly who was responsible. The crowd fed off his intensity. This was Punk at his most dangerous, driven by pride, legacy, and unfinished business. The retaliation moment. When the hooded figure finally appeared, the atmosphere changed instantly. The crowd erupted as Punk charged without hesitation. No questions, no delay. One clean GTS dropped the attacker in the center of the ring. It was cathartic. Punk stood tall, reclaiming momentum that was stolen from him days earlier. Yet the hood stayed on. The attacker escaped before the truth could be revealed. That single creative choice turned a revenge moment into a cliffhanger, proving WWE was playing the long game. Why the mask matters. In professional wrestling, a mask is never just a disguise. It's a statement. Masks represent transformation, secrecy, and rebirth, allowing performers to step outside their established identities and into something new. By keeping the attacker hidden, WWE isn't merely concealing a face, it's constructing intrigue. The mystery itself becomes part of the narrative, fueling discussion week after week. Every movement, body type, and mannerism becomes a clue for fans to dissect. This approach taps into a long-standing wrestling tradition. Historically, WWE and wrestling as a whole have used masks and disguises to signal major turning points, whether it's the rebirth of a character, the formation of a new alliance, or a sudden shift in power dynamics. The slow burn of uncertainty allows anticipation to build naturally. Fans aren't just watching the story unfold, they're actively participating, debating theories, and imagining possibilities. In an era of instant information and leaks, a masked angle reintroduces suspense in a way that feels refreshingly old school while still fitting modern pacing. By withholding the reveal, WWE keeps the conversation alive. Each week without answers adds value, making the eventual unmasking feel earned rather than rushed. It's a reminder that sometimes what you don't show matters just as much as what you do. Possible identities. The most frequently mentioned name in fan discussions is Austin Theory, and the reasoning is hard to dismiss. His noticeable absence from television, combined with insider speculation, places him squarely at the center of the conversation. A masked return would be an effective way to reintroduce him with renewed intensity, instantly reframing his character and positioning him as a serious threat rather than simply picking up where he left off. However, WWE is well known for exploiting expectations. The company thrives on misdirection, especially when fan consensus grows too strong. There's a growing belief that multiple performers could be portraying the masked attacker at different times to prevent leaks and throw off speculation. This tactic has been used before and would explain subtle inconsistencies that fans believe they've spotted. Others believe the reveal could be even bigger, possibly tied to a faction debut or the return of a major star. A masked attacker doesn't have to be a single person. It could be the symbol of something larger, a warning shot for what's coming next. Until the hood finally comes off, every theory remains viable, and that uncertainty is exactly what makes the angle work. Bron Breakker's role. Bron Breakker's connection to the attack cannot be overlooked. Whether intentional or coincidental, he directly benefited from the chaos, and in wrestling storytelling, outcomes are rarely accidental. WWE has planted just enough doubt to keep audiences questioning his involvement. Was he aware of the interference? Did he orchestrate it? Or was he simply the fortunate beneficiary of someone else's agenda? This ambiguity creates fertile ground for layered storytelling. If the masked attacker is aligned with Breakker, it immediately expands the narrative, turning a single act of interference into the foundation of a broader alliance or power shift. Such a revelation would elevate Breakker's rise by adding an edge of calculated ruthlessness to his character. On the other hand, if Breakker is not connected, the tension still serves a purpose. Punk's inevitable search for answers could bring him face-to-face with Breakker regardless, blurring the line between coincidence and conspiracy. WWE could use this uncertainty to intertwine Punk's quest for revenge with Breakker's ascent, allowing both stories to enhance one another rather than compete for attention. Either way, the attack functions as a catalyst. It doesn't just exist in isolation. It ripples outward, influencing multiple characters and potential feuds. That's the hallmark of effective long-term storytelling. What comes next? CM Punk has made one thing clear. He won't wait quietly. The GTS was a warning, not a conclusion. The masked attacker survived the strike, and that ensures the conflict isn't over. WWE now stands at a crossroads. Reveal the truth and ignite a full feud, or continue the slow burn and let speculation fuel engagement. Either path keeps Punk at the center of WWE's narrative heading into 2026. One mystery remains. One reckoning is coming. And when the mask finally comes off, the WWE landscape will change.